This earth of yours will be reduced to a burned-out cinder.
Real wrath of God type stuff.
Biblical. No, not yet.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
I came here to give you these facts.
Dogs in camp, living together. Mass hysteria.
We're going to live on. Today, we celebrate.
Flabbergasted by the Audacity. So as you can see, I'm joined here today.
Oh, we're going, okay.
Why is everyone always shocked when I start recording?
Okay, I didn't realize you were, okay.
Jamal is not here. He ditched, he dipped, he diddled somewhere else. I'm joined today
Diddled
by,
he did, those poor kids.
I'm joined today by Justin. It's been a long time.
It
Maybe
has.
like over 30 episodes you haven't been here. How you been? Give us an update. Last time we saw or heard from you.
I think I still lived here last time I saw you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have since moved. Different country.
That's a lie.
It might as well be a different country. I fucking hate it over there.
Do you actually? It seems like you like it.
It's pretty miserable, but it's been better as of late.
Okay.
There's like nothing to do over there.
There's nothing to do here either, don't worry.
Oh, you're out of your mind. There's everything. Here's the big city.
Name 3 things to do here. That's what I fucking thought.
It's the big city here, Pat.
I hate the city.
I know, me too. But
I had
it's
to go-
still better than.
I had to go there for my anniversary, just like to recreate our first date, which was in the city.
Yeah.
And I was like, why are we here?
Yeah, I was there today and I hated it.
Yeah?
I wanted to kill myself.
So
Yeah.
what are you talking about then? Yo, the big city, you just
No,
don't
the
hate
big
it.
city's not for me, but like, to be completely honest, there's absolutely nothing to do where I live right now. Like, it's they call it God, it's like a 9 to 5 city, right? Because everybody's a 9 to 5.
Everyone just works?
Everybody works for the government, so everybody works a 9 to 5. But that means the restaurants also close at 7.
How the fuck?
You can't get any food past like 7:30. There's no way.
That's wild.
I know. Like, which here is like, oh, even like Tim Hortons and stuff like that close at like 8. Just like during the vid. It's crazy.
That's sacrilege. What type of Canadian place
I
is this?
know, I know. So yeah, it sucks. But you know, you make it work.
So you moving back anytime soon?
No,
That's what.
not anymore. No. A couple weeks ago, you might have gone to yes.
Circumstances have changed.
They have.
So anyways, welcome back to Flabbergasted by Audacity. I'm Patrick. Joined with
Justin.
There you go.
Wow, I'm so good at this.
Yeah.
I got scared.
You're natural.
You pointed your hand at me. I got scared.
Just pointed at what did I do?
I haven't been here so long. God.
Anyways, you know how this works? We're going to talk about some topics randomly. Be
I
fun.
understand the premise of a podcast.
You do?
Yeah, I think so.
Wonderful.
Figure it out.
Wonderful. Some people just...
If Jamal can do it.
Some people are inept. We've had guests.
Yeah, your co-host has a speech impediment.
Well, okay, besides that...
talk about unqualified.
I remember when I first started the podcast, I would edit out his stutters and all that, and I was like, fuck this, it takes way too long.
There's no way.
So the second sudden drop in the quality of his speech from one episode to the next.
It's so funny too because he is by far the yappiest in the group. Like he loves the sound of his own voice. He loves it so much he's got to double those words sometimes, you know?
It's the only child syndrome.
Oh, he's fucking worse. I love him.
A speech impediment so nice. He says everything twice.
I know.
Anyways, I don't want to talk about him too much because then I'm going to tell him we talked about you a bunch on the last episode. So like, oh yeah? Oh yeah? I remember this one time.
He's gonna pitch a tent.
This one time he came over and he actually looked good. He had a fresh haircut and all that. He was put together well. And I complimented him and he wouldn't shut up about it for a month. I was like, that time I came over and you were like, wow, you look good. And I'm like,
To be fair, that's probably our fault. We hate on him so much that when he does get a compliment, he's forced to like run with it for as long as he can. He's got to milk the shit out of it.
for once we're not roasting him. That's
He knows he'll never get another one, and if he does, it's like years down the line.
I feel bad though because
I don't.
We had a boys' camping trip and I was drunk. I was drunk and supposedly high. Supposedly. And Allegedly. I kept looking over at Jamal and be like, "You're so ugly." I said it like 3 times.
Okay, wait. Actually, this is a great. Okay, so I left really early that morning because I had to go to work that same day or the next day, and I woke up fine.
Oh, you did.
But you can't say the same.
No. Okay. So
Tell me about that.
So we need a bit of backstory here for those who don't know.
Yeah.
Every year we have a boys' camping trip. For the last 2 years, Justin and I have been in the pursuit of illegal drugs to try.
Actually, they're now legal. which is how we've been acquiring.
No, I said legal. We were in
I heard
pursuit of
illegal.
legal and effective drugs, but they don't fucking work.
Yeah, legal they are, effective they are not.
I cannot believe this. This is second year in a row now. We're like, okay, we'll try these, and then like an hour goes by, nothing.
Yeah.
Take more, nothing.
Yeah.
You claimed you felt something towards the end.
But at the end there, I may or may not have been.
I got zilch. I got dicked over.
Allegedly, because let's fast forward. That next day, I hear you were wrecked.
Oh.
An absolute fucking
No,
shit
I was
show.
sick. I was sick.
I know, I heard.
I've never. It's like the worst hangover I've ever had.
And I don't think it was a hangover. I think it was you mixed the two, alcohol and the legal drugs.
Yeah, but I was like, what? That's retarded.
Well, I told you this, but when you drink, the legal drugs kind of lose their effect.
Okay.
You're like neutralizing it, but it's still in your body. And you had so much to drink once you decided that they weren't working.
It was three. It'd been like what 2-3 hours.
Yeah, we had tripled or quadrupled the dose that was like suggested.
Suggested by the scrawny dude at the store.
Yeah. And I, to be fair, at the end there, I was starting to feel a little something, but you weren't. Allegedly.
I got nothing.
I'm not you, so I don't know.
I tried doing what you were doing because at one point Justin's just lying there looking up at the stars,
the
beautiful night sky,
yeah.
and he claimed to feel something. I was like, maybe I'll try that. So I laid down for a bit, looked up at the stars. I'm just like, any second now.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. I had a good time. I woke up fine the next day.
I had a good time. I didn't wake up well.
Yeah.
I woke up. I went outside. I thought I was gonna vomit. I just sat in the grass for like 5 minutes, fell asleep sitting up, and then I woke up and went back to sleep till 1 p.m.
1 p.m. That's crazy. I was about to say, you know how I was supposed to leave at 6 a.m.?
Yeah.
Didn't do that. I woke up at 6 a.m. and I was like, there's no way. And I just texted my boss. I was like, I'm gonna take a half day. I'll be on at like 1 p.m.
You can do that. That's nice.
I know, and I ended up leaving at so I left at 9 or 10 because I had to be there.
I think I woke up at 10:30, 11. Had my
That's crazy.
My little moment outside. And
Yeah.
then I passed
Oh,
out.
you did it outside. You yacked outside.
No, I didn't. I thought I was going to. I didn't, and then I sat down.
So then, when did you yak? Because I
I
heard
did
you were
not.
sick.
I did not yak.
Oh.
I never yacked.
How was the drive? Did you survive the drive?
That was fine.
Yeah.
It was a little awkward because I was a little dead, so I didn't feel like talking, and I had our boy Khalil there with me.
True. Isaiah left with Jamal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so at one point, I'm sitting. We're like 2 blocks away from Khalil's place to drop him off, and I'm like, I hear sirens, and we're next to a firehouse, and I'm just like, where the fuck's the fire truck? Dude behind me honks. There's an ambulance, 2 cars behind me, and I'm in front, and I'm like, oh shit. I killed someone. It took me 30 seconds to realize they're behind us.
That's so sad. They must have been fuming.
I'm just there, my son is, who the fuck is the fire?
It's just David. David clocked into his shift. He's like, fuck!
Who the fuck is Pat? But it was not a good
Okay.
morning.
Yeah, I heard, because David called me that next day and he told me that you did not.
So he called you?
Yeah, he did.
Just to call me like, are you okay? Patrick's dying.
No, that's not why.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Okay, so I was actually getting some stories.
Story time. Okay.
I can't believe I forgot about our segment. Where's the wisdom? Fuck legal drugs, get them illegally, I'm sure they're better.
No, I agree. Honestly, at this point, 2 years now we've been duped.
Yeah.
2 years.
We're not paying the government anymore.
No more. Fuck you. You hear that? I know you do. And I'm not wearing my tinfoil hat.
Alright, so our first story. Are you a fan of Joe Rogan?
I listen to his podcast every now and then. I don't dislike it.
As
I
you
love
would.
his commentary for the UFC.
Yeah?
Naturally.
Dude, his reactions last
Oh, they're the best.
They're
That meme template where he goes, yeah, it's the
everyone,
best.
you know the one.
It's the best, yeah.
Yeah, so recently, he's suing MSNBC.
Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah, for $30 million. I don't know where the number $30 million comes from, because he doesn't need it.
No, but I think it's
I think it's like the principle.
It's the principle of the thing. Because they like spread misinformation about him, right?
Yes.
Is that what it's about?
They edited.
About his political stance, right? Is that what it
It
is?
wasn't really his political stance. It was more. He was talking about Kamala Harris.
On his podcast, yeah.
Yeah, and he doesn't like her.
Yeah.
But MSNBC restructured his phrasing.
Not just that, I hear they released a completely edited video.
Yeah.
of him making it seem like making it seem like he was basically in support of Kamala.
He's literally praising her.
No, literally, but he was praising another woman, and they just replaced that woman's name with Kamala every time.
And the woman he's actually talking about sounds great.
Oh, she's a badass, like army vet, all that stuff. Like she's insane. That woman. I'd vote for that woman.
Yeah.
I don't vote.
I remember her name.
And me neither, because they replaced it with Kamala. But
fucking bitch.
Yeah, I heard about that. Any news on that? Because it's been a while now.
So far, it hasn't moved forward, and there hasn't been any updates. So I don't know.
30 mil. Who is he suing? What's the name of that channel?
MSNBC.
Oh, they're pretty big. Okay.
Maybe that's why it's 30 million.
Yeah, he's probably just trying to make a dent. Yeah.
Yeah.
See what he can get away with, type of thing.
Exactly. It's crazy the misinformation that you get. And,
it's insane.
And every week, since the election's getting pretty close, because I support Trump, Jamal supports Kamala.
Jamal supports Kamala?
That's how
no way.
How you look and sound, that's exactly, I was like, what?
There's
and
no
when he said
way.
Dude,
like,
I have an audio.
Is he being serious? Or
yes,
he's got to be kidding.
No, he's serious.
Listen, I don't love Trump, but I have common sense.
I put one episode I put up, I called it Heating Up, because we were getting like heated talking about it, because I could not believe he was supporting her, and he's just like, at one point he literally says, "Oh, I'm supporting because she's black." And
I knew it. This is where I was going with this.
And I called him out, I'm like, dude, that's sexist and racist. That's no reason to want to vote for someone.
Yeah.
And he's
Thank
like,
God he can't vote.
No, he can, or he claims
not
he
over
can.
There.
No, he claims to have citizenship, and that he did
No,
vote before.
no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. I've never seen that green
I don't
card.
know. Jamal's. I don't know if I've
I've never
Jamal
seen
on
that
the
green
line.
card. I've never seen that green card.
I would like to see it. He should have it framed. It'd be funny.
He should actually.
But no, it's
that's insane though.
It's fine. Like I've been over it.
No,
again.
so here's what I think. We're not gonna get into this because I don't do political too much, but I don't like either of them. Like I'm gonna be completely honest. If I was a U.S. citizen right now, I'd be crying. I think they're terrible. And to be fair, our position as Canadians is not any better. All of our options.
I like Polyev.
All of our options are also brain dead for all.
You don't like Polyev?
I think he's the better option. I just don't think he's the best.
Oh, I think he's the best. I like him a lot.
That's what I'm saying. I like most of his ideas, but there are also ideas where I'm like, maybe you don't want to be saying stuff like that, you know? So our situation is not any better. But theirs is particularly fucked because on the one hand, you've got a complete narcissist who will probably do everything in his power to stay there indefinitely if he gets it. That's probably his end goal. He'll try. He'll try. I'm sure he will. That being said, he's hilarious. I love the content that comes out of him. I think he's funny, and I think he's honest, and I respect an honest man. And I also think if he goes into power, although the U.S. might be fucked, the world is not. If that woman gets into power, the world is fucked. Not just the U.S., the world is fucked.
No, I just love the meme where it's like, if you make me president, I will fix everything I broke in the last 4 years. It's like, what?
I've never seen that. That's good.
What?
That's really fucking good.
I will make changes like you had 4 years.
Either way, I think they're both bad candidates, but if I had to pick like the lesser of two evils, I'd vote for Trump like every time. I literally don't even think it's close. Also, like that photo of him after he got shot, that shit just goes hard. Like I'm sorry.
Iconic.
That shit just goes hard. Like that's the new like JFK. It's the new 9/11. It's like that shit just goes hard.
Yeah. I think if you were to be assassinated now or die under suspicious circumstances, then it would be like not quite JFK levels, but definitely up there. Because like if he died then and there, I would just be like, oh. Okay.
Yeah. Also, speaking of Jamal,
we talk about.
I think it's time. I think it's time that the U.S. swallowed that pill. You know. I think it's time for some 9/11 discounts.
Discounts? What do you mean?
On flights. On 9/11. It's been long enough.
It's been long enough.
Give us some fucking discounts.
Oh my god.
Flights should be cheaper. In loving memory of that day. No?
I don't know how to.
I really thought you'd have a stance on this.
It's weird. Is
it?
Just for the day?
Well, yeah.
Any flight that day gets a discount?
Yeah. Hell, if you're an Arab, it should be free.
What? Why? Because of the hate they got afterwards?
Justifiably, they did it.
Oh my god. I'm so confused on what you're trying to say here.
I just thought you'd have a stance on 9/11. There should be some discounts on.
I love 9/11.
Me too. It's the greatest American holiday.
Okay. I'm actually trying to be serious here. Every year I watch documentaries on it because I find it fascinating.
Okay, this could be. Let me get my tinfoil hat here. Do you think it was an inside job?
I think it's a combination of inside and
I think
actual.
so too. That's what I think as well. Yeah.
Letting the hijackings happen.
Yeah.
Like I think they knew about it.
Yeah.
And the was it building number 5 randomly collapsing in
Yeah,
the background for no
the
reason.
explosions are sus when you look at how the planes crash. And I'm with you. I think it's a little bit of both.
And the lack of coverage for the Pentagon strike.
Yeah.
It's like one of the most important buildings on U.S. soil, and you just barely talk about it.
I'm with you.
And how did they even crash a large plane like that in such a low building?
I'm with you. I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Do you think you could fly a plane in an emergency?
I've had fantasies about this.
Me too.
The plane's going out. So I'm going to pilot. I'm not, but I'll give it a shot. I'll do it.
You should just yes, and then just
lie. Just blatantly lie. There's a real pilot. I am too. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Now I gotta prove
All right,
myself.
let him go.
All right.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I feel like I could do it. How hard can it be? Most of it's autopilot nowadays.
It's like yes, but at the same time you have to know how to activate the autopilot. I don't think it's just on.
No, but like okay, so the idea is just to pull the lever so that the plane doesn't crash, right?
Just pull it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you look at the gauges, keep it level, look at the altitude.
I have my Class 5 driving license. I can fly a plane.
Yeah. But assuming there is no automatic landing, because they do have assisted landing now, that's a fact. If there is none, and you're flying something as big as a 737, that's going to be difficult.
I'll crash it, but I think I can help our odds of survival.
Right, it's like it won't...
I think instead of crashing it nose first, I think I can crash it parallel to the ground.
What percentage of loss of life?
Oh, at least like 50%, and I hope it's all.
I thought you were gonna say like 30.
Nah,
that's pretty good.
At least 50%. But you know what? That remaining like 40 or 50.
So wait, so when they ask you, can you fly the plane? You're gonna stand up. Half of you will die, but that is the
other half of you will thank me.
Your odds of survival.
I'm like the first one dead.
They're the equivalent of a coin toss. Anyways, let's get this done.
No, it's literally a coin toss at that point because it's like. Even if I'm unqualified, right? It's either we guaranteed die, or you let me try.
Yeah.
Either way, it's not gonna get worse.
It's like you're running for president. Like, to choose me, I will let this place effectively. I will give you hope.
No, literally.
And hope is better than nothing.
So, anyways, I think I could do it.
It's like how that's even. I can do it. I think
I could.
I could have. You know what? If we're on a plane together ever and that happens, me and you, let's do this.
We each get to hold one side of
the yoke.
Yeah.
I just want to give the command full thrust, just randomly, just for the.
I also want to use the PA system once.
What do you announce? What do you say?
Like, first of all, you have to. Because that's how they start. That's how they start all their fucking announcements. Yeah. And then you have to shove it down your throat. And then you have to
hold it way too close.
Josh, I'm trying my best. And then you don't understand anything that's being said.
I do the classic joke where you take the mic, you turn it off, you wait 30 seconds. Sorry, spilled some hot coffee on myself. Just to fuck with everyone.
Alright.
Oh, we'd be terrible pilots.
That would be great.
Dude, I'd be too curious. What if we just turn the engines off and see how far we go?
I feel like that's probably better because then air would stop us, so we'd have a smooth landing. And then at that point, I don't have to focus on going faster into the ground. I just have to focus on leveling the plane.
Yes, but because I don't know too much about aviation, but I've seen a couple dozen episodes of Mayday on Discovery Channel, and from what I understand, they need to have their engines on for landing because when they go slowly, they have a lot of drag and they don't fly as well.
Yeah.
That's why they extend the flaps and they keep the engines running.
Yeah.
And that's why they have the engine reversers or whatever when they touch down, because they need the forward thrust. So if they're off, it'll be even harder to land.
I think I could do it.
Your confidence is wonderful.
Inspiring, isn't it? I try my best.
I don't know if it's inspiring, it's concerning.
I think it's inspiring. You should be awestruck right now. I just told you I could fly a plane.
Okay. This is not planned.
What is it planned?
Recently you met a woman.
This is totally planned.
Yeah, well, it actually wasn't.
Who are you gonna ask this?
What?
Not Jamal. He's been with this woman for too long.
The story has to do with children, so I'm prefacing it with like a question.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You met a woman.
I have.
I'm assuming she could bear children. Would you have children if you could?
I would. 2 or 3, no more.
All right. Under what circumstances would you disown them?
Oh God, if it's black.
Oh, without hesitation.
100%.
I was not prepared for these kind of answers.
Also, if it's autistic.
Jamal's always so straight, and he'll actually answer.
No, also, if it's autistic, I don't want it.
Oh, like a Spartan?
No,
You
that's not
still
true.
right?
That's not true. Autistic could be fun. You can have some fun with that.
You get a Shane Gillis.
No, that's Down syndrome, and Down syndrome's fun.
I always mix up the two. Down syndrome and autism.
Down syndrome are the happy people. Autistic are the awkward ones to talk to. So if it's autistic, I don't want it. Actually,
Down syndrome
let me
is
backtrack.
fun.
I'll keep the Down syndrome.
Okay.
My own little retard. Fucking love that. Fucking love
This
that.
is my son Timmy. He's retarded.
God, he just starts every conversation with "Ree."
No matter what. What's your favorite color? Red! Blue. Everything afterwards sounds normal. Christ.
Jamal could relate. My child has a speech impediment, just like him.
You can't make fun of my son. He sounds like you, Jamal. Just a little different.
No, other than that, I don't know. I don't think I'd disown a child. If it's black, 100%, autistic, I'd probably have a hard time, so that's gotta go. Down syndrome I could handle. Commits a felony, I'm fine with that. Especially if it's a hate crime.
Well, I hated it, so.
God. I guess I'd disown him if he's a bitch. Just straight up.
Okay.
An alphabet person.
Oh my god. Anyway.
You might have to cut that
Okay,
out.
leave the story.
Yeah, I don't think you can keep that in.
No,
That wasn't. I thought you were asking me a real question.
No, the question prefaces the story.
Oh, okay. Well, now you know my story.
Oh, dude.
What? You asked me a question. I gave you an answer.
No, I'm not upset.
Okay.
I'm enjoying this thoroughly. I've been
Okay.
shocked.
Well, are you though? I feel like your conditions are pretty similar to mine.
I've been doing episodes with Jamal for too long, okay?
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I'm not used
he's
to
got a
this.
stick up his ass.
I'm not used to this conduct.
Ever since he met that woman too, he's like politically correct now.
You think so?
I think so.
No.
He's more politically correct than he was.
No comment.
Oh.
He's sad now. I
I'll
mean, sad.
comment. I'll comment.
Anyways, okay, the point of the story before you sidetracked everything.
This is what you get. You asked me to
Shut
be here. I have ADHD. This is how this works.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Boy smashes 3,500-year-old museum artifact. And they're not even charging. See, this is why you front-ended so hard. Now the story's nothing.
You disown your child for that
Yeah!
because he smashed an artifact
Yeah.
and he's not getting charged for it.
Dude, Indiana Jones would whip his child.
As far as I'm concerned, he's getting away with a hate crime.
That's a hate crime?
It could be. Depends what the artifact
Depends where
was.
it's from, I guess.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, he should be praised.
You should be praised.
Yeah.
You just break into their culture shit. Good job,
Listen,
son.
this says more about the establishment he broke into than it does about him. They can't be trusted.
Who is they? The museum?
Yeah. If this kid successfully pulled this off, they need to reevaluate their security.
As far as I... Oh, okay, it's like okay, I see. It's like a plot to Non-Stop, starring Liam Neeson, where a bunch of guys hijack a plane
This has nothing to do with that.
to prove...
This has absolutely
it
nothing.
ties into 9/11.
It has nothing to do with
And
that.
because he shows that there's weakness.
The Da Vinci
security.
Code would have been a better reference.
How?
Because it's actually about breaking into a fucking museum.
Is it?
Yeah.
I did not like that movie.
The books are better.
I've heard.
Yeah. Anyways, it says more about the establishment than it does.
I guess it does, but because like some exhibits, they're just there in the middle of the room.
Yeah, but also like if you're okay, so if you're a museum, right, and your whole shtick, your whole thing, right, is that people come to see you because you have cool old stuff. Naturally, if something happens to that cool old stuff, you're fucked. That's your whole shtick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then why would you actually expose the original one? Technology is so good nowadays. You could make a carbon copy and no one could tell the fucking difference, and you could keep the real one safe.
Keep the real one in storage.
This is on you.
Okay.
You were unprepared for the reality that is humans. In a business where you want humans in your establishment. This is on you. This is a security.
Is it like when they put the signs up, "Do not touch"? Well, then why did you make it so I can be able to touch it?
Yes, this is the same thing. This is the same thing.
Okay.
Yes. You should always prepare for the lowest possible denominator. So the most retard. You should anticipate the most retarded thing that you can think of and then make it foolproof for that. And if you don't, it's on you. You wanted humans in there.
I really like your way of thinking. It's pretty great.
So I think he should be praised. I think what he did is pretty inspiring. Make a movie on that kid.
So like, okay.
I want to see how he did it.
So okay. Your little boy.
How old was this kid?
10.
God. Give him the right to vote. He's ready.
Oh my god. Alright, okay. Just gonna move on.
What's the next story?
You ever broken something at work?
My current job or just ever?
Ever.
God, definitely. We used to work fast food.
Broke everything in that bitch.
I was literally trying to find a way to make. I was gonna make a Breaking Back joke, but like couldn't think of anything. Not Breaking Bad. Calm the fuck down. I hate that.
Yeah, that's what I thought I heard.
No, like breaking someone's back. Like I broke her back.
Fucking.
I was trying to work that in there, but I couldn't. So now I'm just
That's what she said.
rambling on about it. Yeah, it is.
You remember the Indian girl who broke the fucking? Oh no, I don't think you were there. You had an Indian girl on the fryers when we worked at Harvey's, and she broke the fucking red light that keeps the fries warm.
Oh my god, I wasn't there, but I remember coming into that.
Fell into the oil, and everyone's like, "You dumb bitch."
I remember coming into that. Remember that Indian girl? I told her that we had just closed, and I asked her to go sweep and mop, right? Because I was the lord of that shift.
Oh, that was a slave owner.
Sure, that too. I like that actually. Anyway, so I had given her a broom, and then I had told her to go sweep and then to mop, and she just looked at me, didn't move for like 5 minutes. You remember that? I think you were there that shift.
I do not
She
recall.
didn't know how to use a broom or a mop.
What?
She was like 23.
The fuck?
I know. Talk about sheltered.
Yeah. What the hell good is a woman if she can't clean?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Especially if you're Indian.
What? No, but India would be what are they called?
Being a butler is like in your blood.
Indians, no.
Yeah.
Butlers are like classic. Butlers like French.
Yeah, you're right. Butlers classy people. Being
I'm thinking of
not midwife.
a maid.
A maid.
But maids are Indian. They're typically Spanish.
Maids are just slaves. They can be anything. Any Disney movie, you'll notice most of the maids are actually of color. Like the original OG Disney movies before they started slapping women of color everywhere. I could be
Now they're all maids.
I could be talking out of my ass. Actually, I have no idea.
I'm
But
trying
I just
to think of it.
I just feel like
All I can think of was Aladdin, but like that takes place in Egypt, so everyone's kind of bad.
that's fair. Yeah, that's actually
Yeah.
like just fair.
That's all I can think of.
Do you remember when Disney used to like? You know what's so funny actually, about Disney? So you know how lately they've been getting so much shade because they're trying to be so inclusive,
It's all
for lack of a more racist term, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to be like so inclusive, and they've actually been failing because they've been like more racist in doing so. When you think back to the OG Disney, like the old school movies, like the early 90s, early 2000s, like the good old Disney, they were actually mad inclusive back then without actually shoving it down your throat.
They weren't even trying.
And the movies were good.
Yes.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch, Aladdin.
I used to love Jasmine. I had biggest crush on Jasmine.
She's one of the most attractive.
She is, wow. Anyways, let's move on.
Again, I was prefacing a story.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You need to start telling me this stuff. I'll shut the fuck up and let you finish.
It's fine.
Is there another one after this?
There's 2 more things I should do.
I'll shut the fuck up.
Well, no, it's fine. It sparks conversation. It's a podcast. It's fine.
No, I'll shut the fuck up. It's okay.
Okay, anyways, flight technician accidentally fired a Vulcan cannon which obliterated an F-16 that was sitting on the runway.
There's no way this is real.
It's
Where?
in the U.S.
What the fuck?
On a U.S. base anyway.
An F-16, man, that's billions of dollars in plane engineering and machinery.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
I love those Raptors. They're fucking sick.
Those rappers?
Raptors. F-16
Okay.
Raptor. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called.
Dude, Top Gun, F-16 porn right there.
I know. I've been watching so many fighter jet documentaries, like on YouTube. I just think they're so interesting.
I remember when I was like 12, I found this video on YouTube where they're doing a combat exercise and two planes collided. One of them, the pilot ejected, and the second guy's like, the plane's still fine. I guess we're okay. And he lands on the aircraft carrier, and the whole wing is gone. And he's like, oh shit, I didn't think it was that bad.
That's crazy.
I made a friend sit through that for 5 minutes, and he was like not happy. He was like, that was kind of boring. I'm gonna go home now.
That's crazy. Okay, what's the next story? I'll shut the fuck up.
Like, you're purposely stopping your ADHD now?
I have to if you keep interrupting. Okay, go.
There's been a horrible development. Speaking of Disney and their wokeness. It's not Disney, but it's a similar case. You like Minecraft, right?
Oh my god.
The Minecraft trailer dropped, and no one's having it.
Are you?
Oh, dude,
you're the biggest Minecraft fan.
Dude, no, I was like, Minecraft, finally! I click on it. Fuck!
It's so bad.
It looks awful.
It looks also like I love Jack Black, but
just play characters. He used to play characters. Now he's just himself.
I feel like they really missed. Is this it? Can I speak?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not interrupting anyone.
I would never take away your freedom.
There's nothing. No, but I keep interrupting you. There's always more to these stories. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So
I feel like they really missed an opportunity here to make a great animated movie.
That's what I was thinking too.
I really thought, like kind of like the Sonic or whatever, or they did the Mario movie as well recently.
I had this wild idea. Okay, so like you, I would have preferred it to be animated, but you know, like default Minecraft was kind of so you wouldn't want it to be that way. The movie opens with the player selecting a texture pack, and then the movie starts like normal.
That's actually pretty funny. I like that.
It's like an in-joke,
I actually
and it
really
works,
like that.
and it explains why it doesn't look like default Minecraft.
Yeah.
I'm a genius.
God, you should ring them up right now. Call Jack Black. I have them on my phone.
And did you watch the trailer? Did you see it?
I haven't seen all of it. I've only seen clips.
Well, it's only like a minute long.
I think I saw like the last clip where like he goes like I'm Steve or whatever, and I fucking died.
The way he says the line.
Yeah. Also, like he's way too fat.
And the beard. I don't know what's going on.
I know. Like Steve doesn't have a beard. Come on. There's only you literally only need like 5 things to be Steve. You need to be relatively melanin-ish. You have to have like a kind of a darker tan. Black hair, no facial hair is one of the things. And then you need to be rocking a turquoise shirt with blue jeans. That is it. That's all. And you need to be not fat because he's square. That is it. That's all you need. And they fucked it all up.
They're essentially doing Jumanji.
Yes.
Not the good one.
Yeah, I know. The bad one with Kevin Hart.
Yeah, normal people drop into a game. It's like, don't. I hate when they do that. It's always convoluted. You could have done literally any story ever. They could have done just like the Herobrine story. That would have been cool.
It's already an in-game story. You could have, and there's not too much that it would have given you creative freedom to kind of do what you want.
I think what they should have done, not necessarily like copy paste, but like the Lego Movie. Mm-hmm. They have their own rules and all that, and people build shit. That's fine, and a random story happens. Just do that in Minecraft.
I know.
You could have different themes and everything.
I know.
You build anything. You could have a medieval series of movies. You could have a futuristic series.
This could have been a thing, and they fucked it up. They really did.
You could have a Herobrine story. You could have an Ender Dragon story.
I know. No. Now they have the fucking Warden or whatever he's called.
They could have done... Dude, can you imagine a Warden scene?
I know. But you can't make any noise.
It suddenly turns into a horror movie.
I know.
Like, legit.
There was so much potential, and they fucked it hard. Yeah. God, this is... Like, they fucked it, like, on some BDSM shit.
I hate it.
I know.
It makes me sad.
I know, it makes me sad.
And I hate all the... Because I was at work today, and when I had some downtime, so I was scrolling, I was looking at the comments underneath the video, and there's... I want to say 70% of people hate it. 30% of people are always like, oh, just let it come out and then judge it. Why does everyone have to hate everything off the bat?
I hate those people. They're
the
fucking worst.
It's called having standards.
No, I know.
And expectations.
Those are some fucking holier than thou bullshit people. I fucking hate those people. Mm-hmm. They're just fucking whores.
It's like, oh, it's okay if you
go
just
get
like
fucked,
consume.
you fucking
Go get a fuck? Is that
no, they need to get fucked.
Okay.
So that they can see how it feels when we watch that fucking trailer. God.
So yeah, my disappointment is immeasurable. But it's okay. The Lego movie is still good. That's all that matters.
Is that all for one?
So you can't do that. You can't just point at shit in the room on a podcast that you can't see.
For the viewers at home, I just pointed at a
picture.
A picture,
That
sure.
my
A
roommate-
framed picture.
That my roommate drew. for
Oh,
me.
she did that.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, actually.
And it's
Why does he have the TriStar on his fucking forehead?
I don't know. It's from because she's had a phase where she wanted to draw stuff, and I request art. So I requested art for bands that I like. So she did Motorhead and Black Sabbath. That is the cover from Never Say Die by Black Sabbath.
I thought that was all for one.
Funny enough, it's my least favorite album, and I didn't want it, but it turned out pretty good.
It did. I like the other one more though.
But it does look like All for One from
My Hero.
My Hero, because the pipes have.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was him. Okay.
The album cover is supposed to be like a fighter pilot, like experimental.
I see.
Anyways, again, your ADHD has thrown off the podcast, but it's
Don't you
fine.
just love this more than Jamal though? You can tell him.
The best thing to have would be you and Jamal, because it'd be
No, it's me or the other. The black man or the white man, you pick. Can't have both.
I'm having both. I like Oreos.
That's okay. I love Jamal. I'll
Because
call him after this.
'cause
We
you
should
need
call him
a-
after them.
you need a straight man,
That's me.
a wild card. No, you're the wild card.
Oh, okay. I thought
You're
you
the
were
wild
calling
card,
me gay.
and then
for a
I think
second.
I'm middle ground,
I think you're fine.
depending on the topic, anyways.
Yeah. We should call him after this.
I don't want to talk to him.
But I miss him. I'll tell
He
him that I
ditched
spoke.
me
I'll
for
tell
this
him that I spoke mad shit about him on this podcast.
You did.
I did.
Just send him the link.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Is this the last one?
Well, yeah.
Try to contain it.
More
Just
movie news. I really hope this isn't true. We can't talk about it. But, okay, I don't know. I was going with that as a back segue. We shouldn't be talking about it, but we have to.
Okay.
Fight Club.
Oh.
Classic. Right?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guess what's being remade?
No, they're not.
With an all-female cast.
No.
It's literally about men.
No, they're not.
Masculinity.
No, they're not.
I hope it's a fake story, but from what I can tell, it's
Where did
real.
you hear this? I haven't heard anything about
It's
this.
in development,
No, it's not.
supposedly.
Who's funding this?
It's a good question. I don't know, but
Who in the right fucking mind thinks this is gonna do it?
some boardroom.
To be fair, there is something about women getting hit that's funny.
That's true. The actual fighting underground could be kind of no. They're gonna be all ugly.
Yeah, they're also not
Most
going to know how to
women-
fight because they're women.
Okay.
I'm really trying to speedrun getting cancelled.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but
You'll never be allowed to have me on here again.
it's my show. Do what I want.
You're gonna get cancelled.
That's what Jamal said that like for the first 10 episodes, and it's like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well,
If we actually have viewers, maybe, but no.
yeah, I know.
Oh, it's gonna be directed by the same person who directed Barbie.
Oh, that isn't that. Who's the main?
Margot
actor?
Robbie.
Yeah, it's her friend.
Is she friends with her?
Yeah.
It's okay to be friends. It's like, let's say I hated your job, and I hated what you did at your job. We can still be friends, so I guess it's fine.
Fair enough.
And hearing that someone as awful as the director as Greta Gerwig, but this Barbie, I saw recently, talked about it with Jamal a few weeks ago, awful. Absolute trash. From
Yeah.
writing to direction.
I'm supposed to see it with this new woman. She says she liked it. Well, more or less, not loved it.
She was up here.
Yeah, I know.
My
Yeah,
mom was
but
raised.
hold on.
Now
hold
she's
on.
down here.
Hold on.
In terms of being a cinephile,
Every woman loved that movie.
my roommate, whom I love and cherish, thought it was meh and never wanted to watch it again.
Okay, mine said it was okay. Like, she said it was good the first time, but she might not enjoy it as much the second.
Why? I don't. Why? Okay, so are you watching it for the meme then?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So you're gonna make her watch Oppenheimer afterwards? right?
Yes, that's the plan.
That's great.
That's what I'm building towards.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a theory though, because I think Barbenheimer helped Barbie more than it helped Oppenheimer.
I think it did.
Because
I think Oppenheimer didn't have as much marketing as Barbie did. Barbie kind of went crazy with the marketing, Whereas Oppenheimer kind of let Barbenheimer do the marketing for them, and it worked. Like a lot of people went to see Oppenheimer because a lot of women went to see Oppenheimer because they were going to see Barbie with their boyfriends, and so they just kind of like...
Well, because Oppenheimer were projected to make like 200, 300 million max. It ended up making 900, almost $1 billion, which is wild for a rated R 3-hour biopic.
Yeah, so it I think Barbenheimer helped, but I do think Barbie just went crazy with the marketing. I was getting ads for it all the time. And then Margot Robbie was doing all these interviews, and like, you don't have to love the movie as a man just to want to go see a movie about Margot Robbie.
That's one of the things though, when I was watching the movie, I was like, she looks good.
She does.
I hate her character and what she's doing, but yeah.
I also love Ryan Gosling, so like...
He killed it. He stole the show.
I fucking love him.
He's so likable in it.
Didn't he get an Oscar for...
Best supporting role?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, why didn't...
It's so funny. It's so fucking funny. Imagine a movie about women and having one of the only male cast fucking win the Oscar.
But he was the best part of the movie, hands down.
I hear he was really good.
He is the hero of the movie.
I hear he was really, really good, yeah.
I can't wait to talk to
I'm like excited to see it for him. Because I'm a huge fan. I love that guy. If he was right here, right now, I'd give him sloppy toppy. Like,
Get in line, brother.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. No, but...
So yeah, Female Fight Club.
That's crazy actually. I'm going to talk about that with my woman because she loves Fight Club.
Fuck! Marry her! That's great.
Yeah.
I think I've showed my roommate Fight Club twice. And the first time she didn't get it, and the second time she fell asleep.
Oh no, mine loves Fight Club. We talk about it all the time actually because we make jokes about being schizo or whatever. Mm-hmm. It was one of the first things she asked me actually when we brought it up for the first time. She was like, do you think it was all like? Do you think it was two people or was it all like? Because it's kind of ambiguous, but not really.
Not really.
It's obviously mental disorder, but like, no. It was a funny question.
I remember when I first saw that reveal, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And I was like 16, and I was like, wow, that's like the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Like, I could see why a retarded person watching the movie would think it was actually two people.
Yeah. Thanks, dick. You're such a prick, you know? Alright, well, that's all I got.
Oh, is that all you had?
That's all I got. It was usually Jamal who does like the major stories.
I know, he loves the sound of his own voice.
Because usually we open with the biggest stories of the week.
I don't know. What happened this week?
Me neither. Then we talk politics.
Don't do that. Why do you guys do that?
Well, mostly because the whole Trump versus Harris thing is pretty interesting. Especially in the previous weeks, like
do you want to talk politics?
No, I don't.
For you.
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
I'm good. That's enough. I'm gonna have a break this week. We talked a little bit, tiny bit. That's enough.
Okay, we did actually, and I don't like talking politics anyways.
Exactly. And then Jamal talks sports, and I just sit there quietly, waiting.
I could talk sports, but I'm not gonna talk sports alone.
Well, again, and that's why it'd be great to have you and Jamal. Then you two can talk about sports.
Yeah, I know.
I would ask questions.
Okay, actually, this is sports related, but it's you might still appreciate this. So one of my favorite hockey players died last week.
Wayne Gretzky died?
No, Johnny Gaudreau. He was 31 years old, and he was he was a tiny guy. He was like 5'6" or whatever.
That's why you liked him.
Yeah. He was like an inspiration. He was like a trailblazer for all the short people. He like proved that like short players can still make it in the NHL and be good. Like he was like.
Is size that valuable in hockey though?
Yeah. It's
for like the hitting.
It's a very physical sport, and so honestly, for the most part, being big and fast and strong is obviously always going to be better than being small. But he proved that like small people still have their place in the NHL. Mm-hmm. He was a trailblazer for that. Him and like Marty St. Louis and stuff. Anyways, love that guy. And he, so last week he was gathered with him, his brother, and his family because his sister was getting married. And so the day before the marriage, he's a very like in shape guy, so he went biking with his brother. Him and his brother went biking, and he got killed. A drunk driver crashed into them.
Fucker.
I know.
Dude, drunk driving is so easy. How do you fuck that up?
I know. Again, a drunk driver giving the rest of us a bad rap.
Yeah.
Like, you don't hear about the rest of us who don't hit anybody.
Yeah. I got loaded the other week, and I was like, I want a pizza. I would have got a pizza. Like this is easy. My dad taught me well.
Did you get the pizza?
Of course I got the pizza.
Nice. Pizza slaps when you're drunk, doesn't it?
I felt really bad after.
Really? I love pizza when
I think I just had too much.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, because pizza's one of my cravings, like when I'm drunk.
You okay? You said like 1,000 cock stare. What was that?
I was thinking about Ryan Gosling again.
Fuck.
Are you supposed to say like it's a Z?
What is?
Gosling, or is it Gosling?
I've heard both.
I don't know.
And I've never heard him correct anyone, so.
Okay.
Depends on the person.
Do you do the New York Times games on your phone?
No.
Like
What
Wordle and stuff like that?
I remember when Wordle started and I was like, what the fuck
Or
is that?
Connections? That was actually fun. What the what?
I try not to play games all the
I
time.
think I'm autistic.
I
This
try
is where I'm
to
going
stay
with
off my
this.
phone as much as possible.
I think I'm autistic. This is where I'm going
You
with
are
this.
autistic.
When I play Connections,
Holy fuck.
I always get it without losing a life, almost.
I don't know what that means.
So basically, they give you 16 words, and 4 of them are related somehow. There's like 4 groups of 4 of those words that are related, and you have to figure out how. It'll be random fucking words. It'll be like blue, and then you'll have like fucking ocean, right? That's obvious. So the connection is that like, it's a color, for instance, like the color blue or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Water could be the connection. But you have to find the 4 words that are like somehow related in that group. I don't know how I'm this good at it. It's got to be some sort of autistic power, which is crazy because I was just saying I would disown a child earlier if he was autistic. Here I am thinking I might be autistic. Bro, when I look at those 16 words, within a minute, they pop out to me like colors.
It's like Limitless.
Like the
with
similar,
Bradley Cooper.
like the similar words all have a, like they start coming out to me like they have like a similar like tint to them.
What the fuck?
It's autism.
Do you have superpowers?
It has to be autism. Like, for instance, I'll find a group of 4 words, right? I'll stare at the 16 words, and then 4 of them will just kind of look like yellow to me. And then I'll click on the 4, and then it's like, yeah, that's one of the groups. And I'm like, how did sometimes I don't even know what the words mean. They just, like, there's, like, a color that, like, I don't know. It's crazy. I think I'm autistic.
I agree.
My woman started making me play. And the first time I did this, she was like, are you like really, really smart? I was like, no, I think I'm fucking autistic.
On the contrary.
Literally. And now she's convinced I have autism.
Alright, well with that we're going to end there.
Oh, okay. Alright. I have more. That's okay.
That's enough.
Okay.
That's enough. I'm going to spare the listener.
Okay. That's alright.
Well, thank you for listening.
You're welcome.
This is Flabbergasted by Audacity. I will say I'm Jamal.
You're Jamal? Hell yeah.
I'm Jamal. That's what you say.
I'm Jamal.
You're all Jamal. Miss you, bud.
Yeah. Take my spot.
The decision rests with you. Rests with you.